Welcome to Variety Vault, the ultimate destination where imagination meets reality. Step into a world of adventure, mystery, and wonder, crafted just for you. Here we unlock hidden gems from history, unravel mind-bending mysteries, and bring the most fascinating stories to life. From lost civilizations to futuristic inventions, Variety Vault has it all. Every video is a journey, an adventure that takes you beyond the ordinary. Whether it's exploring myths, unraveling conspiracies, or witnessing the wonders of nature, each story is told with stunning visuals and captivating narration. Subscribe now and unlock the doors to knowledge, mystery, and adventure. Welcome to Variety Vault, where every story...
Marie Curie once said, "There is nothing in life to be feared, only understood." It's a sentiment that shaped her life's work, a quiet declaration of defiance against ignorance and an unyielding commitment to discovery. But how did these words come to define not just her legacy, but the very spirit of her existence? It's the late 19th century, and a young woman named Maria Sklodowska sits in a dimly lit room in Warsaw, Poland. She's just 23, and the world outside her window whispers reminders of all the reasons she should stop dreaming. The doors to higher education are closed to women in Russian-occupied Poland, and financial hardship looms over her family like a constant shadow. But Maria, she doesn't stop. She's already decided fear won't deter her. She finds a way, first by studying in secret at an underground institution known as the Flying University, where women like her can quench their thirst for knowledge despite the barriers. But Maria's curiosity is too vast, too insistent to be contained within Warsaw's borders. Eventually, she makes her way to Paris, rechristening herself Marie as she enters the hallowed halls of the Sorbonne. Here, she finds herself a stranger, an outsider grappling with the French language, the city's culture, and once again, the weight of poverty. Some days, it's desperation that pushes her forward. On others, it's simply the sheer, unyielding love of learning. Amid sleepless nights and empty stomachs, she dives into the study of physics and mathematics. There's no roadmap for what she's about to accomplish. There are only equations scrawled on paper, texts spread across her modest desk, and the relentless beating of her heart in rhythm with her dreams. Marie doesn't fear what she doesn't yet understand. Instead, she lets that incomprehension set a fire in her. Fast forward a few years, and Marie meets Marie Curie, a brilliant but unassuming physicist who sees not just her intellect, but her soul. Together, they're a force of nature, one of science's most iconic partnerships. It's with Pierre that she begins her groundbreaking research into radioactivity, a term that Marie herself coins. The pair scours endless amounts of pitchblende, an unremarkable, gritty ore, with no equipment beyond what they can afford. Imagine it, a dilapidated shed, faint traces of dirt and sweat clinging to every surface, and hours upon hours of meticulous work as they isolate the tiny, luminous traces of a new element. Marie doesn't work with grand expectations or a thirst for fame. She works because she is compelled by the challenge of the unknown. And eventually, it's that very obsession with understanding that leads to a monumental discovery: radium and polonium, two radioactive elements destined to rewrite the book of science forever. You might think that recognition follows instantly. It doesn't. Her work is ridiculed at first by some of her contemporaries, dismissed by others. The idea of a woman leading the charge in physics, for many, it's inconceivable. But in 1903, Marie's brilliance can no longer be ignored. She becomes the first woman to win a Nobel Prize, shared with Pierre and fellow physicist Henri Becquerel for their collective work on radioactivity. If the story ended here, it would already be remarkable, but Marie's journey doesn't stop. After Pierre's tragic death in 1906, when a horse-drawn carriage claims his life, the world waits to see if she will collapse under the weight of grief. And truly the sorrow is profound, but fear does not stop her. Instead, she takes over Pierre's teaching position at the Sorbonne, becoming their first ever female professor, and continues their research on her own, plunging deeper into the mysteries of radium and its applications. Her second Nobel Prize comes in 1911, making her the first person ever to win in two different scientific disciplines, physics and chemistry. But even then, the accolades are not the pinnacle for Marie Curie. They are merely a byproduct of her deeper mission. For her, knowledge is as essential as breathing, a way to illuminate the darkness for all humanity. And yet, scientific progress often comes with a price. Decades of exposure to radioactive materials leave their mark on Marie's health. She falls ill, her body succumbing to the very phenomena she spent her life studying. Even so, she doesn't express regret. To her, the pursuit of discovery is worth simply everything. There is nothing in life to be feared, only understood. Could she have known how her words would echo decades after she first spoke them? Could she have imagined the millions she would inspire, scientists, dreamers, humanitarians, all embracing the unknown with courage instead of trepidation? When we think of Marie Curie today, it's easy to be dazzled by the accolades, the groundbreaking discoveries, the Nobel Prizes. But perhaps her greatest legacy isn't in the mystery of radium or the textbooks that bear her name. It's in her refusal to fear what she didn't understand, in her insistence that knowledge is the antidote to fear, a gift meant to be shared with the world. Even now, her story whispers through history. Fear has no hold on those who seek to understand, and understanding, it has the power to